Hello everybody. Welcome to my Math 250 Calculus 1 Project 9. I thought in my last video it was going to be the last one, but I was wrong. But I like doing these anyways. I enjoy them. Makes me understand it more. My name is Daniel Acosta. This is my student ID is 225-114. And let's get this started. So we are going to go through the definition from the rubric, the problem solution from the rubric, and the references I used. Now, for the definition, what is finding the area between two curves using integration? Now, for my resource from Stewart 2015, finding the area between two curves involves integrating the difference of the upper and lower functions over a given interval. Now, I from Stewart for 2015, I know this was more of a shorter definition. So I think the best way I could explain it, making it more a bit pop out and creative, is that this is like let's say you play video games, platforming games. Like for me, it was Astrobot. So this is like more or less calculating the space. Astrobot from PlayStation can travel between two floating paths by measuring the distance between across the platform. So kind of like jumping from point A to point B. I can't recommend the game enough. Anyways, we are going to go through the problem and solution. Right, solved. All right, so the problem is to find the total area of the shaded regions. As you can see, is right here, right here, right here. You got some of these equations right here, so it gives us a little to work off. So, step one, we got to understand the problem. Now, the red curve right here is y equals 16 minus x to the power of 2. And it's a downward parabola. Well, the blue line, which you see right here, is y equals 4 minus x, which is just a straight line. We need to calculate the total area between these two functions over the relevant intervals of x. Step 2, to find the points of intersection. And determine the limits of integration, find the x values where the two functions intersect. 16 minus x squared equals 4 minus x. So if you rearrange to form a standard quadratic equation, you get something more along the lines of x squared minus x minus 12 equals 0. Now we factorize then and kind of like break it apart and simplify it to x parentheses x minus 4 and then parentheses x plus 3, and that will get you 0. So thus, the points of intersection are x equal 4 and x minus negative 3. So step 3 is more setting up the intervals. So what you're going to do is to split the integrals into two regions because the curve y equals 16 minus x squared is above 4 equals 4 minus x for all x between negative 3 and 4. So area equals integral 4 negative 3 bracket parentheses 16 minus x squared and the parentheses minus parentheses 4 minus x and then parentheses bracket the derivative. If we simplify the integrand, you'll get along the lines of 16 minus x squared minus 4 plus x equals to 12 minus x squared plus x. Thus, the area equals the interval 4 and negative 3, parentheses 12 minus x squared plus x derivative. Step 4 is to evaluate the integral. Break the interval to parts. So instead of doing this all long thing right here, which is derivative, or not derivative, integral for negative parentheses 12 minus x squared plus x for your derivative, we're going to break it up into more or less equals to for derivative 4 minus 3, 12 derivative minus integral for negative 3 x squared derivative plus derivative integral for negative 3x derivative. So the first term for negative 3 derivative 12 or integral 12 derivative will equal to 12 times parentheses 4 minus parentheses, -3, parentheses, and equals to 12 times 7 equals to 84. And then the second one is a bit more trickier, which is the x squared derivative, which equals to bracket x to x to the power 3 over 3 for -3 integral will equal to 4 to the power 3 over 3 minus parentheses -3 to the power 3 over 3 equals 64 over 3 minus -27 over 3 equals to 64 plus 27 over 3 equals to 91 over 3. Now the third term, which is the x derivative, equals to bracket x squared over 2 for -3 equals to 4 squared 2 minus -3 squared 2 equals to 16 over 2 minus 9 over 2 equals 16 minus 9 over 2 equals to 7 over 2. Now, if you combine all these parts, the area should be around 84 minus 91 over 3 plus 72. Now, find a common denominator. LCM of 3 and 2 is 6, so 84 equals to 504 over 6, comma, -1, -91 over 3 equals to -182 over 6, and then comma, 7 over 2 equals 21 over 6. So if we just easily add all these together, you'll get area equals 504 over 6 minus 1 over 2, 182 over 6 plus 21 over 6 equals to 504 minus 182 plus 21 over 6 equals 389 over 6. So you'll get the answer 389 over 6. Now, I know it was a mouthful for me, but once you do more of these, you kind of get the gist of it. So, thank you. This is the reference I've used to get my quotes for this project. And I want to thank you for watching this. And I am going to share my video at the end. Thank you and have a pleasant day or night.